So after a long and stressful wait, the Ford Bronco is finally here. Ford just revealed it, but obviously before I show you the video, you're going to have to let me know down in the comments what you think of this Bronco throughout the video, what you like, what you may not like, just your overall thoughts. I want to hear them all. Don't forget to drop a like on the video as well, and hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. Here's the video. Full disclosure, I have no rights to this video whatsoever, but here it is.
So to get back to the wild, we need something built for it. Something that acts like it's been out here before. Because it has. Introducing the return of a legend. The all-new Bronco 2-door. The first ever Bronco 4-door. And the adventure-ready Bronco Sport. Built to get you to all those places you normally only see in nature documentaries. Built for capability, for adventure, for enjoying the open air, on the open road, in the parts of the world without posted speed limits. Because if something is going to be called a Bronco, it better be able to live up to that name. Meet the future of off-roading. The all-new Bronco family.
All I can say is wow. Wow, it is amazing. It looks incredible. It seems like it's got high-speed maneuverability. The suspension is working hard. You can see it bouncing up and down. It's crawling over some hardcore rock terrain. I don't know that there's anything this Bronco can't do. It really looks like Ford came through with their promise of being a hardcore off-road vehicle. Let's just take a look at a couple of these pictures again. This thing looks mean. It does resemble the old Bronco quite a bit. I can see the resemblance. It's a good retro look. It's got a rugged front bumper. The tow hooks are exposed, which make it look really good. The removable doors and roof, absolutely love it. I absolutely love the removable roof and the doors, the way it looks. Now, obviously, depending on what trim you get, you're going to get different interior and different options. But I have photos of two different types of interior. One with a much lighter white and grays. And it's kind of like very sporty, rugged. You can tell it's not the top of the line trim, but I like it. It looks good. It looks classic to an extent. I mean, it's a modern classic look to me. I like the simplicity of it. That's what really gets me, is the simplicity. I like it. Now, obviously, you have this other picture, which looks like it is completely decked out. It's got a manual transmission. Also has some saddle leather trim. I mean, this sucker looks decked out. I mean, honestly, I'd be afraid to get that dirty. But anyway, it looks incredible. Simply put, Ford knocked it out of the park. Couple random facts real quick. It does come with a solid Dana 44 rear axle and a Dana 44 independent front suspension. So it's going to be a little more road friendly, but it's also going to maintain its performance for off-roading. The independent suspension is going to help it with that high-speed terrain running, and it's also going to be tough enough to handle the rock crawling. It also has a hydraulic disconnecting stabilizer bar for maximum articulation. You're going to have two engine options, one being the 2.3 4-cylinder from the Ranger, which we suspected from the beginning, 270 horsepower, 310 pound-feet of torque, or the optional V6 giving you 310 horsepower, 400 pound-feet of torque, both of which are mated with the 10-speed automatic transmission or the 7-speed manual. Now with the manual, you are going to get that crawling gear ratio with a 94.75 to 1. Ford also introduces their all-new terrain management system nicknamed the GOAT. Goes over any terrain, and you have modes that you can select through, including normal, eco, sport, slippery, sand, baja, mud and ruts, and rock crawling. To go along with that, you have two options of four-wheel drive system, base and advanced. Now, base has a 2-speed electronic transfer case, while the advanced 4x4 system has a 2-speed electromechanical transfer case with on-demand 2-high and 4-high. You also have Ford's trail control system for low-speed cruise controls. You also have a trail turn assist. Now, we've seen this in a past video clip. It's very interesting. It has a torque vectoring system which will reduce the turning circle, allowing one wheel to lock up while the other one spins to get you around tight corners. The Bronco also has an astonishing 11.6 inches of ground clearance with a 29-degree breakover angle and a 37.2-degree departure angle. It also has a water fording capability of 33.5 inches. Now, if you opt for the Sasquatch package, you will get 35-inch tires factory. Now, let's move back into the interior real quick. Obviously, we can see the very rugged off-road utilitarian type interior. I want to start with the steering wheel and the gauges. Obviously, the steering wheel is very unique to the Bronco. It looks like a very comfortable steering wheel. Obviously, we can't tell that until we get our hands on it, but it looks good. The gauges behind it are all digital. They look phenomenal. It also looks like there's an option for analog as well as a digital screen, or maybe it's kind of like a hybrid. You get a little bit of both. Another cool feature with the Bronco is you could download trail maps for off-roading. I've never seen that before in any other vehicle. You can download exactly what trails you're on, trails that are around you, and which direction to which to take those trails. I think that is completely cool. You also have a 360-degree camera that goes with this. I mean, I don't think they have missed anything with this Bronco. They've covered every possible scenario you could ever want. I am so excited for this Bronco right now. I can't even begin to tell you how cool this thing is. Now, something I know a lot of people were worried about is going to be the pricing, and that is going to fluctuate a lot. Starting price for the 2-door version, and I'm emphasizing starting price, $29,995. Now, that's pretty good starting price. Obviously, that's going to escalate a lot depending on your options, the 4-door version, and a whole lot of other things. So I can see that easily going north of $50,000, probably $60,000. Maybe not 60. Definitely somewhere in the 50s. You start tacking on all these add-ons and different little knickknacks and things you want, you're going to get the price tag up there. But for a starting price of $29,995, I think that's pretty good. So we'll round it up. We'll say $30,000 is your starting price for the Bronco. I'm going to cut it short here and come back later with much more detail and anything I may have missed. But I wanted to get this out to you as soon as I could. And I want to hear all your comments down below on what you think of this Bronco. Again, I don't want to drag this out any longer than I have to. I'll come back with a second video with more information when I get it, or as I start compiling it all and making sense of everything. But definitely drop a like on the video, hit that subscribe button if you haven't already, and I'll catch you on the next upload.